Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we got a new PTS. I've been gone for a while. Sorry. Anyways, we have Xbalanque and Osiris on the PTS. Xball. I don't really know how to say. I'm gonna call it Xball. He's a cool god. He's an ADC, and we have Osiris. Here he is. He's a cool god. He's a solo. Okay, anyways, let's get in here. Enter practice. I don't really know much about. Oh, okay. Anyways, I don't know much about X-Ball. I know he got in scaling on his passive and some of his abilities. I know his okay, let me try to show off his plus ones real fast. Boop 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 boop. Ymir. 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 Alright, actually I'll just go through his passive. His passive are permanent stacks, and the way it works is every stack you have to deal damage to, I think, gods or minions. I think it. Jeez, I'm kind of lagging a little bit. I think you do it on minions. No, it has to be gods, I guess. It has to be gods. Sorry, I lied. Um, as you see, I'm dealing damage to gods and it's going up. Press one, and every stack. The first stack costs 1,000 to get the first stack, and then every subsequent stack is 1,000 more. So 1,000 for the first deck, 3,000 for the second, 6,000 for the third, 10,000 for the fourth. It just keeps going on. And yeah, that's how it works. And it grants you strength or intelligence, depending on which one's higher. And the empowered passive, I think, is the middle pip. So if I were to, this would help fight items. Let me buy some items. Okay, bye, kitty. I was sitting with my cat, but I guess she doesn't want to sit with me anymore. Let's just buy, I don't know. Sure, whatever. Oop. Yeah, the empowered pip is this middle one. So when you get the empowered pip, it's 15 intelligence or 10 strength. Which, cool. Let's sell all these for now. Okay. Let's also do cooldown on. Let's get rid of bots and spawn more bots. So his one is a buff where it sends like these kind of homing projectiles at other gods if there's a god like close to it. If there's not, it'll do this, but if there's a god close to it, it does that. And it homes, so you see like it kind of, it homes. It's pretty cool. And yeah, it does a bunch of damage, and yeah. So one of his plus ones is you have this ability where you shoot a bunch of poison everywhere, and it poisons gods like this. But if you poison one god, it poisons that, and then you do your split attack, it spreads the poison to other gods. I thought it also does minions, but I guess not. Sucks. Yeah. And that's one of his plus ones. It does a lot of damage. I think it scales on the poison scales on int. Oh, it's everything. But the poison skills. Oh no, this skill just has higher int scaling. Okay. And yeah, it has a slow. And yeah, it's a really big ability too. That's a pretty big radius. Anyways, you have a dash, which is a CC immune dash. You see your CC immune, but I think it's only when you go to like the like kind of laggy looking up part of it, like that part. Yeah, it's only CC immune when you get to that part. So you can get knocked out of it like at the beginning of it. But yeah. While you're in the area, you fire dots at all nearby enemies. This counts like, okay, if let's say I do this right here, I dash, but I'm not ending. It still shoots at it. Like, even after the ability goes off like that, it knows, hey, get shot. So it shoots. And his ult, I don't know how to show his ult, but it's pretty much the same ult, except for two things. It has more projectile speed by 25%, and you have more range, of course. So your bollocks, It's always called bollocks. Bola, sorry. Is that? And then it also has a ring around the enemy gods, you'll see. Like right here, it has... Why am I so... What? Oh, does the camera collide with the circles? Wait a minute. The camera collides with the circle. No, it doesn't. Oh, it does. The camera collides with the circles. All right, let me get a little far away then. The circles around the enemy got... What the hell? Okay, so there's circles around the enemy gods. You can see right there, the circles. And if they leave the circle, it's all independent for the gods. So, like, each god has their own circle that they see, and if they leave that circle, they get slowed by, I think, 60% scaling down per second or something. Yeah, 60% scaling down for 2 seconds. So they'll start at 60, then go to 50 over 2 seconds. And that. It eventually goes to 0. And they all have an independent circle, and if they leave that circle, they're slowed, of course. And they're blinded while in... I think they're only blinded outside the circle, so they can't see outside the circle, but they can see inside the circle. I can't really test it, because I don't think I can tell them what to do. Yeah, I don't know. Cool God. He also has an aspect, which I'm pretty sure this aspect makes him more ability-based. Branching Bola no longer a toggable, but fires 3 ability-based projectiles. So it does, they'll proc, like, I think Crusher, Heartseeker, Hydras, etc., etc. Procs all these, right? So if I toggle it, and then do it, yeah, procs, yeah. Does that. That's pretty cool. And it's 3, and I'm pretty sure they said it goes through minions. Let me check. Goes through minions. Pretty cool. Oop. Anyways, so that's a new thing. What else? Poison darts requires less hits to deal full damage. So I think you need 7 to do full damage. Enemies can only be hit by 7 darts. Yeah, okay. And it does more damage. Darkest of Night loses its buffs, like its auto attack buffs, but now increases ability damage and resets poison darts. So you do that, you have more ability damage. And yeah, really cool effect. Really cool. Really cool god. They tried to, like, make it fit with multiple playstyles, which I like. Ability-based or, you know, auto attack based, which I think is really cool. And I think they did a good job on them. Yeah, I'll just do this right now. I'll show Osiris. We'll ignore this real fast. Broken God of the Afterlife. This is, they said it's super work in progress. Because he's coming out not this update, but next update. So let's go to 20. Whatever. 20. Boop. Bop. Bip. Boop. Ah. Osiris. He's a cool solo laner, I think. I don't know. I never played him. Well, I played him, but not, like, super much. Fuck. Anyways, Osiris throws a sickle forward. It passes through minions and stops on the first god hit, dealing damage and slowing them. If a sickle hits a god, it remains for the duration of the slow. Additionally, the sickle only deals 75% damage to minions. Yeah. I should just pass it first. Each time Osiris uses an ability, he burns away a fragment of his body, gaining damage mitigation for each missing fragment. After losing 8 fragments, he becomes in a spirit form. He may walk through enemies and enemy blockers like walls. He gains... Let me just make sure this goes through minions. It still goes through minions. Okay, good. So that was the old change, I'm pretty sure. That wasn't like base Osiris when it came out. Anyways, he gains additional attack speed, and his basic attacks do not incur a movement penalty. So he has haste effect, I'm pretty sure. This effect lasts after 6 basic attacks hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. That's a lot more than... Oh, wait, no, I don't think I have full. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's gone. Okay. You need to have all 8. Get the hit. Did a bunch of stuff. Get the passive, 8 passives. So you have haste, I'm pretty sure. Walk through 8 gods. Now you can't. Okay. Let's go. Ability 2. Osiris imbues his flail with spiritual enemy, striking at the target ground location. Enemies hit take damage, and Osiris gains movement speed. If an enemy is under the effect of sickle strike, the target is slowed, or the target slow is increased in power and duration. So see, he's slowed right now. You can tell he's definitely moving. And now it's more slow. And then, okay. So the slow for doing your one is 20%. And then it adds 40% if you hit him with his two. So that's 60%. Okay, so it goes to 60%, which is pretty cool. And you have his three, which tethers to enemy gods. Osiris flings out mummy wraps, tethering himself and all nearby gods. Targets hit have their attack speed reduced and deal reduced damage over the next 4 seconds. The tether can be broken by targets moving far enough away from Osiris. Targets still in range when the duration expires are stunned. Yeah, cool. Lord of the Afterlife. Osiris sheds any remaining fragments, gaining the benefit of his passive and leaps forward. Osiris targets enemy gods in the landing area and rips a fragment of their spirit out, dealing damage, inflicting them with negative cooldown reduction, and preventing them from healing. Targets are rooted for 0.8 seconds during the attack. Enemy minions in the target area also take damage. It just says healing reduction all. I think that's funny. And they get negative 20 CDR when you do this. And you get your full passive. So you do boop, boop, bop, boop, bop. And dead. Cool. Osiris, hopefully he comes with an aspect. He does. Good. And shit. So I think this works is you need to hit enemy gods. Yeah, and then every 4 you get a free, like, 1. So let's say you do that. You get 4 stacks of your passive, 5 stacks. And you hit an enemy god. It uses 4. So I think you get up to, does it work? Yeah, I'm just kind of getting them. I don't really know how I'm getting them. Okay, so I think you can have 2 of these up at a time, so you can just kind of spam 2. There you go. That's pretty cool. Let's get rid of my cooldowns. And I know his ult's really funny. Look at this. So I don't dash to the target location anymore. It just kind of is like a fucking nuke. Boom. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's kind of cool. And you get, of course, you get all of your stats. No, you didn't get all your stacks back. Wait, what? You do get all of your stacks back. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool aspect. I kind of like the little nuke he has. I think that's really funny. Boop. Okay. Before I go over anything, let's go over the new item that... Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Battle cry. That wasn't in... Okay. Whatever. Let's go over the new item first. And then we'll go over those items. It's a lifesteal item. Yeah, here we go. This is supposed to be a replacement for Aussie. Let me move this. It's supposed to be a replacement for Aussie, which it looks busted. Can we buy... Wait a minute. That's the only item we can buy multiple of. That's funny. This item's kind of cracked. I'd probably be a must buy on all ADCs. Just looking at it, like, kind of crazy. Unless this is 15% of 25 and it adds 15% to that, which wouldn't be that much. I don't know. It's probably not that. Anyways, 25% attack speed, 10% lifesteal, 25 basic attack power. While above 50% HP, you gain 15% attack power. While below 50%, you gain 25% attack damage, and 7.5 lifesteal. So it goes up to 17.5 lifesteal and all the stats. Which is kind of funny that we're getting Osiris and Xbal, which are both kind of auto attack gods. Also, I think he has cleave autos. Yeah, his last 2 autos in his chain are cleave. That's funny. Alright, so you have this item, which is, it's pretty cool. It's probably going to be a must-buy, which it kind of helps because there was, a lot of the lifestyle items are good, but I mean, the only, like, real 4, maybe, lifesteal items you bought were these 4. Like, you could buy the Reaper on Thano, you could buy this in certain scenarios, but you're pretty much only buying this and Lash. I forgot about Lash. But yeah, let's go over. I forgot what they named these. They named these something. Curios. So they have Curios now, which so this Curio is only going to be in Assault. Makes sense. So I guess they didn't show off this one, so I'm really confused. Is it you have to buy it? No, okay. There. So you have 3 ward. This is pretty much the ward item, the ward shard from Smite 1. So it places a ward. Yeah, places a ward. Now this one's really funny. It fires a traveling flare, revealing enemies within 8.8 meters and travels for 5 seconds up to 44 meters. And then you can refire to detonate it. So it's on Q button. Watch this. And then you refire it, little firework, and it shows enemies. Can I reset cooldown to it? And I think it goes through walls. So if I do, let's say this, it'll show you all the Ymirs over there for a few seconds. You can kind of see it on the map right there. And it's gone. That's pretty cool. I hope I get to sell this after I left the fountain. Again, cool. $5 site. On use, pulse a reveal area 4 times over 4 seconds. Reveal enemies within 8.8 meters. And reveals stealthed enemies and a ward. So I think you can use this to destroy wards, which is pretty cool. And reveal Loki, which I love. I hate Loki. And it's on cooldown still because we used one. And I guess it's kind of hard to show it. Maybe I can do like Spawn Godbot. Can't see him around the corner, but then you use it. See him. Pretty cool. And it should show wards, and I'm assuming you can destroy the wards almost like a sentry. And yeah. And there's this battle cry. On God Kill or Death, gain a 1 stack, max of 5. Consume all stacks. Consume all stacks per stack. 3% of all stats from items and 3% movement speed per stack. 15% movement speed and 15% stats from items. That's almost like, isn't that like Aladdin's lamp? Or is this 20? I forget. Buff lasts for 6 seconds, falls off 1 at a time. Yeah, I mean, that's... Can you use it when you have 0? You can't use it when you have 0. You don't have any charges for Battlecry. You gain charges whenever you defeat a player or when you are defeated. So I can't use it right now. But if I were to spawn a bunch of level 1 Ymirs, I bet I can use it. So I have 3 stacks now. So, wait. Press Q. What's my stats right now? Let me buy some more items just to... buying random items. So yeah. And then I press... So I have so much speed. I have 285 attack power. Sorry, cuffed. And then I used it. 311 attack power. That doesn't seem like... No, that wasn't 15%. That'd be 9%, right? Because I had 3. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, each one decays like it's decaying like Doom Orb, but one of those where it decays 1 stack every 6 seconds. So if you have 5, it lasts for 30 seconds, and then each stack goes after 6 seconds. Okay, that's a cool effect. And I think that's it for everything. We don't have any new starters. Oh, we have Warding Chalice. This is the warding update, pretty much. A ward. You go back here. You got a ward, and you got a ward, and then you go back here, and you got a ward and a ward. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. And I think that should be it, unless they accidentally just shipped something else. I don't see anything. Yeah, unless the... damn, I was hoping these two got passives. This is pretty... I just realized this item's pretty much Warlock staff, except without the pen. And I think it has 175 less attack. But it has like 30 more intelligence. So it's pretty much like Warlock staff, which I think is cool. Anyways, let's go over the not Travelers, like Mastery students. Yep, cool. Cool. Darkness blinds. Total time gods have been blinded by darkness. Master emote. Clap emote. Objectives destroyed. God assist. Jaguar kills. Number of kills made by Rising Jaguar. Rising Jaguar is this 3. Onyx. I always love the Onyx. This looks really good. Especially that. Opal. Opal. I think this is a Teemo reference to League of Legends. I hope. Wave Emo. Hidden Jaguar. God kills. Xbalanque Mastery. Radiant. Mastery. Jaguar Shroud. This looks really good. They never have these whenever I show these things off. Sorry, dogs are barking. I mean, that's it. Osiris, I don't think he's going to have a mastery. Yeah, alright, time to go over skins. There was a cross-gen skin. Hou-Yi. Hou-Yi is the cross-genner. I'm not a big fan of this skin. It looks really shiny and cool. I'm just not the biggest fan of this skin. Personally, looks cool. He has like astral arrows, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. Personally, I know people like it. Wait, did they add a new chest? Is this a new chest? I think we only had 2 chests. This might be a new chest. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't. Oh, here we go. I'll go over the Traveler first. We have a Smite Cart Traveler, which is funny. This is for Clumsy's birthday. They finally got a Smite Cart thing in Smite, which is nice. I don't think it's worth 500 gems, personally. Because these don't get... I don't think these get reduced with Legacy gems, do they? No, these don't. I don't know. 500 might be a little too much. I mean, you get a pumpkin, which is nice for the event. You get these cards. And I think that's supposed to be an animated icon, which is nice. Racer title. I don't know. Worth half of like this, where you pretty much get 4 different skins. I don't know. It's cool though. I guess word skins are cool. Yeah. And then you have a remix, or not remix, a Wheelix skin that was in Smite 1, and now it's getting Travelers and stuff like that. Cool little tiger, you know. I guess it's Halloween themed technically. You got a white tiger, that's pretty cool. You got Purple Passion. Got a purple tiger. And this one, Cat Burglar. Cat Burglar, yeah. And then you got Sneaky Willow. That's adorable. And you got your pumpkin. So those are the 2 Travelers. Now let's go to the Saga. Let's go over this Saga first. I want to show you what they did. So they only have 5 pages here. And you got all this, and they got this. And then you go to this Traveler, you have 6. The reason they have 6 is they have the base skin right here. And then they also have recolors for the base skin. They have the second skin here. They have recolors to the second skin. And then, yeah. So they're adding recolors to all the tiers of the skin, I guess you want to call it. Versions? I don't know. It's just, it's nice. It's really nice. If you, like, for instance, if you liked this one the best, because he's kind of chunky, and you wanted him to be blue, you can't do that. Or you like this one the best because he's like the Lord of the Rings villain. I've never watched Lord of the Rings. I guess this is, I don't know. I guess this is more like the Lord of the Rings villain. And I got this. Yeah, you can have recolors for it. Or you can't have recolors for this one, but you can for this one. You got this skin, which doesn't really look like the picture. This one, she looks like she's blue and not white for her skin. A little bit. Doesn't it kind of look like she's gray almost? It might be just her effects, but yeah, it's pretty cool. You have this, which don't lazy back with this one, dude. They will see you from a mile away in the jungle. Like, don't recall with this one. Oh my god, this range is huge. And you got Tusky ward skin, which the more wards, like a whole traveler for wards. This is 100% the ward update. And you have the attach back for her. And then you have all of the prisms for it, which they're all the same, pretty much. All the same color schemes for all the skins, which is nice. And this is the new thing they have. You see Loki here, and then he dies. And that's a kill effect. So now we have kill effects, which I think is a really good idea, seeing that we don't have like death animations anymore. It is from different games too, so you know it's not like original, but it's so cool. And then we have a card effect, which it's I. It's I. That's about it. Frost Warden title, and you got this, which she has more horns. She gets pretty much just more ice around her. I guess she gets more. Her leggings get like taller or something. Is that what it looks like? Yeah, her leggings get a little higher. It's more shiny. And you have these. I think this is the best one, personally. I guess this one's pretty good too. I'm not the biggest fan of these two. There's just too much going on with this, of all the different colors. It looks like the opal skin almost. To me, this one, I kind of like the like skin effects. I think that's kind of cool. This one I'm just not the biggest fan. And then you have different colors for the recall, which this is huge. This is such a huge like recall. I don't know. It's super cool. Like I think this is insane. Can I just buy this? Oh, cool. Anyways, and then you got all the colors for that. And then you got the tier 3, the final tier. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit out a lot of dogs barking. Anyways, we got tier 3, which I think this one looks cool with the little effects around here. I think I could just buy all these. I don't know how it works. Maybe I can just test it in the jungle practice. Ice Monarch, yeah, she has like a little floating back thing, which is cool. She doesn't have she doesn't have these. Can't really see her hair anymore with this. You can see a little bit on the sides. Very cool. And then you have these, which these look pretty cool too. I like these two a lot. This one looks a lot better with the glowing effect around it. I didn't really like it for these ones. But yeah, it looks a lot better with the effect around it. This one got a lot better for me too. Okay, I like these a lot. And I think, are these the kill effects? They have different like colors too. Don't be afraid to die, Loki. Loki, trust me. There you go, you can die. Cool. That's cool. Oh, I like the red. Okay, that effect looks a lot better because it's green. And boop, yellow. Okay. I like that. I like that. And let's go to Artemis real fast. Let's check out her. I'm just going to check out her last one. Wait. Oh, they're all different skins. I'll just enter practice this, I think. That works. That works. Thank God. Yeah, I'm just going to test this skin. There's just going to be recolors for all the other skins. I can't test the death animation. Got this, which, well, if they couldn't see it before, they can definitely see it now. Let's see what it looks like when you're on top of somebody. Ooh, it's like grabbing him. That's pretty cool. I checked the buff. I guess. Do you mind, good sir? Okay, that's pretty cool. See this? Whoa. What the hell? Oh, my dog's so fruity. Jesus. Anyways. Got that, which is pretty cool. Let's see what Husky does. Oop. Oh, he has like a little ice. He has like an ice trail when he jumps. Get rid of that, I guess. But actually, I want to see if they did if they remembered the aspect. Did they remember the aspect? I think they remember the aspect. I don't know. It kind of looks the same-ish. I guess it has like the blue pulsing effect, which is cool. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Can I show this? Can I make this private? Can I? Oh, my dog's coughing. Jeez. Oh, you can actually pick what. Give me a second. Oh, I could fill team with bots. Fill team. Fill team. And then let's start match. I hope this works. They said it might not work. I don't know. I guess we'll see. They also might have leaked Zong coming. Zonghui? Maybe. I don't know. They showed like on here, they showed like right after Zeus, there was another Z god in the mages, and the only other Z god in the mages was Zong. You got this. It's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. It's kind of clean. Kind of really face up, like, close up to you. Yeah. That's not going to be abused. You can't even pick a Kate for some reason, or Baron. Can't pick any of these two gods. Jeez, okay. Can't pick a Rock, can't pick Soul. Can't pick Vulcan. Okay. Can I leave? Yeah, we can see what gods your team picked. I'm assuming if you pick a god. I mean, yeah, that's cool. This is much more, like, presentable, almost. That's nice. I'm not actually going to play this game. I just want to show it off. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I don't think they showed off anything else. Quick match. Yeah, and I think that is it for everything, unless I'm forgetting something. Oh, they said travelers that are older. Yeah, right here. They said they're going to be on sale now for less gems. Just really nice. That ever like expired. So I think that means, I guess, Guan Unicorn and Buzzing Springtime are going to be on sale for even less. So it might be better if you really want, like, Geb 1 or all these, just to, like, wait till they go on sale before getting them if you want to save some gems, I guess. I don't know. It's really up to you. You still get the Geb 1 skin and, like, the Trophy Hunter skin from these chests. They just added this skin to this update, or last update they added this skin here, and I think they added one more. They're gonna add one more. I think it's the Geb and the plushie they're gonna be putting in here, which is cool. And yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.